Gemini gang, what's happening? Happy Tuesday, y'all. All Gemini placements, take what resonates, leave the rest. Take it how it resonates for you in your situation. Personal reading information in the description box, guys. Hit the like and subscribe. Show some love. Show me some love. Hey, you guys. I keep seeing this sensuality card. And once again, we're on this feminine stuff. This feminine energy. I love it. Some of you guys getting tapped in, tuned in. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? So this one is saying feminine wisdom and passion. And like I said, this was on the bottom of the deck when I pulled the deck out of the box. Okay, so some of you guys getting tapped into being on your high priestess vibes. I am using the priestess of light deck, Geminis. I'm seeing abundance here on the bottom. This is my favorite card. I love it. And then let's see what has flipped out, Geminis. So we have courage here. I love this because she has this lion on top of her. This is strength, fierceness, and family. So once again, we're on this family stuff, this family vibe. And that is number 2, okay? And then we have shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, vision, quest. And then we have earth magic. This is fearlessness. Once again, we're talking about some fearlessness. We have fearlessness and we have fierceness here, and removing obstacles, okay? So I love it, Geminis. Let's see what's happening with you. Oh yeah, let me see what the book says. I almost completely skipped over that part, y'all. All right, so let's see what courage says. Okay, so the lion looks ahead to the time before him with a tranquil courage, ready for anything. He reveals that an important event is on the horizon for you. A situation may require that you summon up your courage and perhaps even take a few risks. So yeah, I kind of got that in the love reading too, because we saw that risk vibe. The lion is known as the king of beasts because of his mighty roar and regality. This situation, the hell is that? This situation you're facing may involve direct action or strong communication of some sort. You must have the courage to express your truth and make your desires known. Gemini, yes. And take action on your own behalf, no matter what or whom you're dealing with. Yeah. The word courage comes from the French word for heart. I touched on this before. Courage means heart, and the heart is tied to the heart chakra and the Leo and blah blah blah. Oh yeah. Because I couldn't remember where I was going with this. The lion from the Wizard of Oz. That's what I was getting at. This card is telling you that even if you have felt uncertain or frightened in the past, you now have the strength or heart to face your life with self-actualized clarity. Also, showing your heart or using your heart is a strength. It's not a weakness. So when people say they're heartless or they don't use their heart, that's actually a coward. Okay, that's the opposite of courage. Is cowardice, right? So it isn't anything noble to not use your heart and to not show love. Okay, it's actually the opposite. All right, whether it's regarding a relationship or a situation at work or at home, the action you engage in or expression of your truth now will be blessed by the purity of your own divine heart. I love it. I love it. Anything you do, you need to get your heart into it. Put your heart into it. It's giving heart chakra vibes, which I talked about for you guys. Anyways, the lion is a social animal that lives in family groups. So on a practical level, this card may be sending a message regarding that experience. You may need to care for a family member or encourage them to take better care of themselves. Yeah, that is true, child. I got a couple on my end for sure. A new member of the family may also be coming your way. Oh, I saw that in the love read too, child. All right, so the affirmation for this card is, I bring the courage of my soul to all the issues of my life. I stand in my truest power now and always. All right, Geminis, let's see what's going on. We're seeing this King of Wands, which is a Leo, okay? Let's see what's happening now. So far, I feel like some of you guys, you probably need to stand up for yourself. There's going to be something that calls for you to stand up for yourself, speak your truth, or whatever the case may be. Which you don't usually, I knew we would see that. There's that heart chakra. Unblock that heart chakra, Geminis, okay? get it together. We got the Magician, we got the Eight of Cups, we got the Page of Swords. So there's something here that I feel like you may feel like something is taking longer than is necessary, and you are correct. You are right, all right? But that doesn't mean that you take it personally, Geminis. I feel like you may be taking someone's actions personally, and it isn't about you. It's about their own shit that they won't address, okay? It's their own shit that they won't heal. Only thing you can do is focus on your own prosperity, okay? The only thing you can focus on is yourself. You can't focus on what someone else is or isn't doing. This is what I be telling y'all all the time, right? Because someone moving a certain way with you has nothing to do with you, Geminis. Okay, some people are just terrible individuals. Well, I won't say that, but there's a strength card. Yeah, yeah. Once again, this infinity symbol is here, and of course, this Magician here has this infinity symbol. I won't say people are terrible people, but a lot of people are. They don't have a lot of self-awareness. Okay, so try not to take people's like rudeness or foulness or whatever personally, because it's not you that they are treating terribly. Okay, it's usually how they view themselves. All right, so the Hangman here doesn't mean you don't speak up for yourself. Okay, still speak up for yourself, but you know, don't wallow and dwell on it. Like, don't wallow and dwell on how people behave. Just move around, get them from around you. Okay, the Star card here, let me cover her up because she's Nikki. Now, Geminis, this can represent too, like you needing to learn how to be a little bit more vulnerable. Like some of you need to let your vulnerability out a little bit more. We have the Four of Wands, which I get that for sure. I've never really had an issue with being vulnerable. Like, now I have had an issue with being vulnerable around certain people. So that is when I had to learn how to like not be around certain people, because vulnerability isn't always easy around certain individuals, because sometimes people will use it against you or people won't honor that. So you have to kind of determine who it's safe around, or who is safe enough to show your vulnerable side, if that makes sense, Geminis. And that's a good way to start, okay? And then it'll get to a place where you don't care what anyone is saying or doing or whatever. You're going to be you. So I feel like some of you guys kind of need to learn how to be more vulnerable, more open, or whatever, even if it's with yourself, okay? Because, you know, some of you guys, there may be a blockage with your energy or your prosperity or your happiness or whatever, due to your ability to not be vulnerable, okay? So say how you feel, and I see this a lot too. This is very common too with Geminis, like in Gemini placements, because my son is a Gemini moon and he also does this. Sometimes Geminis can mask their feelings with jokes. So you gotta quit doing that. Like, you gotta quit masking your feelings with jokes, because when you do snap, like, people are like, whoa, where'd that come from? But that's because you weren't really serious when you told them, like, hey, I don't like when you do blah, blah, blah. I don't like when you say blah, blah, blah. You kind of laugh it off, you know. So whenever you do snap, people are like, where'd that come from? Like, Gemini's are two-faced. Like, no, it was, you know, you did tell them. You just weren't serious when you said it, okay? So that's just an example. I feel like you guys need to be a little bit more, show a little bit more of your softer side, your sensitive side, to people you trust anyway, okay? You don't have to do it with everybody, all right? Two of Cups here, yeah. The Hierophant, I love it. This is about standing on your beliefs, but also being mindful of what you believe, Geminis, okay? The Magician is as above, so below. The Hierophant is really about how you are seeing things, your belief system, etc., 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 right? We have the Ten of Wands, and if your belief systems don't match up with what you say you want, then you're not going to attract what you want, okay? You're going to attract what you're fearing, okay? So if you're pushing people away because of your fears, yeah, Five of Swords, because of your trust issues or whatever, that's ultimately what you're going to keep attracting to you, okay? Some of you are having a hard time like releasing something or walking away from something here. There's something here you need to face or address. And also, Gemini, this could be someone else in your energy too. So we'll see what that is. We have the Five of Swords. Oh lordy. I'm seeing the Magician here. Let me not the Magician. The Lovers on the top. Let me cover up the Lovers. The Lovers here. The Magician again. And the Ten of Pentacles. As above, so below, Geminis. Okay, like some of you guys need to face something head on. It may not be a connection. It may be something that you've been fearing on doing, but I feel heavily. This is a heavy, vulnerable energy, and both of these cards are nude. Now, what's interesting about this is there's another person here. Okay, so some of you guys, you may have someone coming in that is going to come in a more vulnerable place, and Spirit is asking you to like listen to them or hear them out. Like you don't have to, deal with them. You don't have to let them back into your life, but at least hear them out, Geminis. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. Could be a family member here. The Temperance. And like the card said, some of you guys probably need to be honest with someone about the Lovers again. You need to be honest with someone about, where they are in life or whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of resonating with me for sure. Some of you may have a family member that you need to be honest with. You need to tell them that how they're living is not acceptable, or what they're doing they need to do better, pretty much. Okay, there's that Ten of Cups again. Could have to do with some children too, Geminis. It could be your child or someone that has kids. You probably need to tell them that they need to do a better job being a parent. Okay, Ten of Pentacles here. But also assist with that too. You know what I mean? We have the Knight of Cups here. We have the Queen of Swords. I almost called that the King. We have the Hierophant. Yeah, there's something here. You need to stand in your truth, Geminis. Two of Cups. You need to stand in your truth here. And be kind of immovable here, because I feel like you may end up like saving someone's life like in real time. It may not be that extreme for some of you, but King of Pentacles, like you need to be honest with someone here about how they're living or how they're moving. And again, it may not be anything like serious for all of you. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. There's that Knight of Swords again. We have the High Priestess. We mentioned the Priestess earlier. And we have the Page of Cups. So once again, I feel like with another page, there could be children involved here. Geminis. Some of you, there may be some type of children involved. But this is something that's kind of up in the air. Like it's something that's not being revealed to you that you probably need to reveal. Now, I'm not saying, because I feel like whoever this is in your family, they know very well what they're doing wrong, but just no one is telling them. So I feel like you need to be the one to tell somebody something here, Gemini. It's like you need to get something out in the open, okay? Something that's not being said. Now, also, too, this could represent like someone coming to you and like getting something out in the open. I don't feel like it's necessarily anything bad. I feel like it's something that it's actually pretty lighthearted, especially with it being a page. Yeah, see? Oh, Geminis. Why do I feel like for some of you, this is someone else coming towards you? The High Priestess, yeah, and it's going to be revealed. The King of Pentacles, I don't feel like it's negative at all. This is very positive. Geminis, I feel like some of you guys are going to have somebody come out of the woodworks and like express how they feel, express that they want you, express their interest or something. I don't know why this is coming up in damn Gentlery, but the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords again, and the Eight of Wands. Very fast energy. I feel like someone is just going to come out and say, I like you. I've been watching. Well, they're not going to say that. They're not going to say that. They may say, I like you. I'm into you. I've been liking you for a while now. Like, I get that with this, Gemini. So something becoming revealed. Or this is you going to someone else saying, hey, I like you. I'm interested, or whatever the case may be, Geminis. But for others of you, again, if it's you that needs to speak up, you need to speak up. For others of you, it's someone speaking up to you. Okay, so you have to take it how it resonates. Either way it goes, Some of you going to have an opportunity too to get something off your chest. Could be with a parent, a parental figure. So if a parental figure comes to you and you're talking to them or you're communicating with them, you're going to have an opportunity to get some stuff off your chest. So utilize that, okay? Whoa. Child. All right, let me, cards are just flipping over. Sheesh. Something's happening within a few days. Gemini's. All right, so I'm not taking all these now. Okay, so I'll take that one and see. Look, I told you something here is. So this is Libra. This is Sword and Scales. This is Truth, Justice. I told you there's a truth coming out, and I feel like it could be someone either telling you how they feel, apologizing, or you need to tell somebody the truth about their actions or something, or how they made you feel, or whatever the case may be. Okay, make amends, cut to the chase, fair and square, legal matters, and hear me out. I told you there's some of you guys, you have somebody here that is gonna come clean or open up to you, or finally reveal their feelings or whatever to you. Okay, I'm not reading all these, child. So we have Anam Kara. This is the unconditional love card. I'll read this one. It's on the top. So this one is biker. This is lone wolf style, non-conform. Yeah, standing up, breaking rules. See, this is what I get with this. Swift actions and need for speed. Once again, we're getting this speed here. Like something needs to move. Yeah, something needs to move. Once again, we're getting something that needs to like pick up pace. And I keep seeing that for you because I saw that in the love reading too. Like something really, you really need to get down to the nitty gritty with something, because time is literally a ticking with something here. Okay, so if something's happening. I don't see the Tower here, so I don't feel like it's anything that's going to be like, you know, insane. I feel like something, whatever it is going to be positive, is going to have a very positive outcome. Something's very likely, okay? Something's very likely happening in a few days. I feel like it's a message of some sort here, okay? We have the Youth. Once again, yes, this is mutable, so it may have to do with a mutable sign. Gemini, you're a mutable sign, okay? Sagittarius, Pisces, and Virgo. Mutable, breaking free, rebellious, insecure, idealistic, on the verge, trying things out, naive, hormonal, finding self, impressionable, independent, receptive, and strong-willed. I feel heavily like this has to do with somebody's kid. Okay, somebody's children here. All right, like you need to talk to a parent or whatever the case may be. And then we have Old Car, which is Pisces, and this is weary, retired, exhaustion, bone tired, needs restoration, overdue. I'm telling you, something here is overdue. A conversation, an intervention, somebody opening up, someone coming clean. This is gonna resonate with you guys differently. Okay. Overdue, old habits die hard, enduring the good old days, family patterns, back in time, stuck in the past and nostalgia. Child. All right, Geminis, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, y'all. Peace out.